welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jen, and today I just wanted to share with you what I do to kind of get motivated for back to school. It's really hard to get back in the swing of things after having a long, lazy summer, sleeping in every day, really having no routine, no scheduled bedtime. I've been really bad with meal planning this entire summer. It's just been really laid back, and there's just been no structure at all. And I kind of thrive on structure and routine, so it's a little bit odd that I totally let it go this summer. But in any event, I need to get geared up for back to school. I know a lot of you have already started your school year. Here in New Jersey, we do not begin until a couple of days after Labor Day. So luckily I have a little more time left, but I'm trying to get pumped up for back to school. So what I do to get myself back into a routine is, the first thing I do is I write up my daily routine. And it's almost like a wish list. This is exactly how I would love for my day to go. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but this is my game plan for pretty much every day of the week. So I wrote down kind of a wish list of how I want everything to play out. Of course, there's going to be a lot of conflict and things aren't going to go smoothly and as planned all the time, but this is what I'm gonna aim for. And hopefully just having this written down, and I wrote down almost every time of the day, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I just write hourly everything that I need to be doing at that time. So that's gonna be the first thing that I do to get myself motivated. And I'll just quickly show you guys here my chicken scratch. I know I have horrible penmanship, but I just want to show you how I scope out my day. So this is really what I would like to be doing when the school year starts, and that is to wake up at 6 a.m. That's going to be really hard for me to do, especially since I've been sleeping in this summer. But if I can wake up and just do a little bit of yoga, I usually do 10 to 30 minutes, and I drink a big glass of water. It just really gets me off to a great start if I could force myself to do that. I also like to get ready, my hair, my makeup, and get dressed, just completely ready before the kids wake up. At that point, I'll take the dog out and I will get the coffee pot going. That's something I like to set up the night before when I can. This way I just have to turn it on. At 7:15, I'll start waking up the kids. I'll feed everyone breakfast, and everyone leaves at a different time. So I have one out at 7:30, one out at 7:45, and then at 8:15, I drive my little one to school. Right from there, I would like to go to the gym or take a class, and down here I just have a note for myself. I may be signing our dog Leo up for dog agility classes, or I want to maybe take a class at the gym that I go to because that's something I've been wanting to do, and now that I have some of my time back to myself, I can. When I return from whatever it is I'll be doing, I need to walk the dog and think about dinner, whether it's setting up the crock pot or just getting things out, you know, and having a plan for dinner. And I'll just quickly show you here exactly what I mean. So I have my crock pot set up, and this recipe does not take a lot of time, so I just put a little sticky note on here. The cook time is only 4 hours, so I'm going to be putting that on around 1 o'clock, so it's done at 5. Just a little note to remind myself when I need to get it ready. And I am making this rice and bean soup tonight, so I have my cookbook out and I have all of the ingredients out so that at 1 o'clock I can just throw it all together and pop it into the crock pot. So having that just laid out and ready to go is a great reminder, and you know, it just helps me follow through without forgetting. And then at 10:30, I just put miscellaneous because every day is gonna vary, whether I need to run errands, if I have house cleaning to do, if I have filming to do or editing. So I'll use that period of time for that. From 12 to 1, I would like to take a lunch break, and then I will continue whatever it is, you know, the random things that I need to do throughout the day. At 2:45, I pick up my little one. When everyone is home, we'll have snacks, take care of homework, and usually by 4 o'clock, the activities come into play, whether it's sports or dance, religious education, whatever it is. Usually from 4 to 6, we are on the go. At 6 o'clock, we will have dinner, and then I will walk the dog. I have down for 7 o'clock to clean up. Usually while I'm cleaning up the dinner mess, I also make the lunches because oftentimes I just like to use leftovers for lunch when I can. And then at 8 o'clock, it's time for the kids to shower, settle down, read books, lay out clothes for the next day. That is huge. If I have stuff laid out for the following day, it just really saves time for me in the morning. And then I put Madison to bed at 8:30. From 9 until 10:30-ish. I'm gonna aim for 10:30 to be totally in bed and, you know, going to sleep by 10:30. But it's just relaxing time, TV, YouTube, read, whatever it is that I do to unwind at the end of the night. And that is my game plan for the new school year. And I am really hoping that I can stick to it. The next thing is to have my planner, my trusty Mom on the Go planner, and make sure that I am up to date with everything that I have going on with kid activities. So much starts in September. All of the sports start and the dance classes, gymnastics, you know, just everything comes into play. So I really go through this with a fine-tooth comb and make sure that I have my schedule and everything planned for the children and myself right here in my planner. And then the next thing that I do, which is so important, and I am so sorry that I did not do it over the summer, is to have a great meal plan. This is a planner that I bought a while back, and I honestly have not used this in months. But, you know, it's great to have, even to reference like past meals that you had. So I'll show you a little bit inside of this so I can show you how I kind of plan my meals weekly or monthly. Okay, so I'll just show you a glimpse of how I meal plan. This is really a great little planner book. They have, you know, an area here for planning meals and different websites. And then I was really doing well with doing like a monthly plan. So what I'm going to do is I like to reference like what I was doing last year. So I'm going to go over to September, and this will help me have lots of great ideas for this September. So it just gives me lots of good ideas of things that I, you know, made back then and maybe I can repeat now. But I'll just show you a blank month at a glance, and you just fill the month in here and you put in whatever you're making daily, and you can color code it in regards to like if you're making crock pot meals, or if you're doing takeout or going out, or however you need to do it. I did have a good thing going on. I had for new meals that I was trying, crock pot meals, special occasions, and takeout or dinner out. And yeah, so it's just a great way to get inspired to start meal planning again. And just in case you're interested, here is the website where I purchased this planner. It's shop.carriel.com, and I believe it was about $30 for this meal planner. The other thing that I like to do to really help me get back into a good schedule and routine and to just not forget things that are important to do is to write down a to-do list before I go to bed. And I do have my Mom on the Go planner, and it does have all of my scheduled events and activities for the day. But in regards to writing a very detailed to-do list of just random things, it seems a bit cumbersome to just write in my planner. So I actually found this at Target the other day. And this is the weekly monthly planner. It's a day designer for Blue Sky. And it's for 2017 to 2018. It goes from July 2017 to June of 2018. And what I like about this is, I'll just show you a peek inside. So it has, you know, the whole month at a glance. And then it has these little squares just for to-do lists. So each day there's like the little boxes, and you can just write down everything that you need to accomplish in the day. So before I go to bed, I am just going to keep this right next to my bed on my desk, and I'm just gonna write down everything that I know I have to accomplish in the day. And then I can just kind of check mark things off as I go along, and it really just helps me to remember what I have going on. When I write it down right before I go to bed and I take a glance at it in the morning before I get my day started, I just have a better chance of getting it done. I cannot tell you how many times I have completely like not shown up for doctor's appointments, or you know, there were things that I needed to do, get the trash out or whatever it may be, and I completely forgot. And I think it has a lot to do with the not writing it down and reading it. My brain just doesn't absorb it otherwise. So I thought that was something helpful to have, just to kind of keep me in check when the school year starts and I'm getting overwhelmed and I just need to get myself more focused. The other thing that I like to do to get back into a great routine and schedule is to really make a point of getting things done and set up and planned out the night before. This includes laying out everybody's clothes for school, having my own clothes in the bathroom and ready to change into, so when I wake up I don't have to go rummaging through drawers and closets trying to find something to wear. Making sure that my kids kind of do the same thing. They have a plan, they know what they're going to be wearing the next day and have it laid out. I try to make sure that the kitchen is all cleaned up. Dishes are usually running in the dishwasher overnight, but at least I do not have a sink full of dishes. The dinner mess is cleaned up, everything is wiped down. It's really nice to wake up in the morning to a nice clean house. I just feel very frazzled if I wake up to a mess. It just sets off my day on a really bad note. So I think that's really important to take the time to do before you go to bed at night. I also like to make a point of getting up early. It's so hard, but I am always so thankful when I do follow through with it and do it. It's painful for like the first 15 to 20 minutes, but once I'm up and moving, it doesn't matter if it's 5 a.m. or 8 a.m. It's still just as hard. You just have to get yourself up and out of bed and moving. If I can get things done before the kids even wake up, it just makes my day go that much more smoothly. And I just feel so much better if I'm up and ready before the kids so that I can be preparing them a nice healthy breakfast and, you know, seeing them off to school, making sure the homework is done. Like, as a mom, you know, you really have a lot to think about in the morning and a lot to do. So giving yourself the time to ease into the day rather than waking up overwhelmed and trying to tackle all these things is just so worth it. And there is one more tool that I have found really helpful. This is a new item for me, and hopefully my husband doesn't even know I have this because he like has super paranoia about writing down passwords to things. But I found this password keeper book also at Target, and it has a place here just to put down the website, and then you can put down your username and your password. Now, with all of the kids stuff going on and the different things that I'm linked to, like you can purchase school lunches online, but you need a username and a passcode. You can look into the kids' report cards and their classes and things online. Like, everything's online anymore, and I always forget my username and password. If I don't write it down, it's good as gone. I just can never ever remember it, and my husband freaks out when I write things down because he just thinks that's really dangerous if somebody finds it. But you kind of have, I kind of absolutely have to do it. So I'm going to keep better track of things this year, and hopefully I can finally get back into my kids' lunch account, because that is something that I actually was never able to even do last year because I just never took the time to call and redo the whole thing, and I forgot all of my passwords and stuff. So I found that to be really helpful. You guys found this video helpful, and again, some of the important tools that I am using this school year are my Mom on the Go planner, my meal planner, and my daily to-do list book, and then finally my little password keeper here. And hopefully all of these things, along with my schedule for the day that I'm going to really try to follow, will be super helpful starting off the new school year. I hope that this video was really helpful for you. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe down below. Let me know if there's any helpful tips that you would like to share with this community here. I always love to hear from other moms and what they do to make things easier, especially as the new school year approaches. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Jen's Happy Home, and good luck getting back to school, guys. Take care. Bye.